Hey there flippers, and welcome back to Second Life Treasures. So in today's video it is going to be our end of month review, but it is going to be a lot different this month actually. We've got a lot to go through and a lot of different things to talk through. Obviously the first thing we're going to be talking about is the sales from last month, which I'm going to be doing slightly differently this month because, if I'm honest, it absolutely exploded last month. I've had my best month ever, absolutely smashed my target for the month, and yeah, we just ended up with so many sales that I can't go through. If I was to go through them in a video like we normally do, probably be here for about 3 hours. So yeah, I'm just going to cherry pick some of the best sales from last month. Then I am also going to have a look back at the last year. So for those of you that don't know, in the UK the financial year ends on the end of March, and then April to March is a new financial year. So I made the decision last year to start Second Life Treasures in April, and then it would be run from financial year to financial year. I don't think I ended up putting videos out until the beginning or middle of May, but I did spend April getting everything together and just getting it up and running. So we're going to look back at how last year was and yeah, put in a bit of a prediction for this year. Then we're also going to discuss my listings target. So in the sales review video from last month, I set myself a target of 10 listings a day, and we're going to go through how many I managed to get listed and whether that, well, we already know that it had a massive impact on my sales for last month. So yeah, and then I have also got another listings target for this month. This month, I'll be honest, it's something it's an experiment this month. It shouldn't affect my sales massively, but I am doing a bit of an experiment this month, so we'll see how that goes and I'll set all that out. And then what else was there? I know I'm forgetting something. That was it, the 500 subscriber giveaway. So what I am going to be doing is cutting in throughout the video. I'm not going to do it all in one. I'm going to have 3 separate sections within the video that I'm going to cut in and announce the winners. Now I will say I haven't filmed the actual drawing of the winners yet. I will be drawing that after I film this part. I know I'm kind of doing it backwards, but for that I'm going to have to set up my green screen and PC and everything like this, so I thought I'd get this part filmed first and then I'll film the winners after that. And yeah, I think that's about it. But before we get into the sales and everything like that, I just want to have a quick chat with you regarding some comments actually. And there's one particular comment that I got on the 500 subscriber giveaway, and I want to flag it up because it's for me, it's part 2 of another comment, and the original comment had so much impact on me that it actually changed the way that I am on camera. And yeah, so I want to talk about a comment that was left on the 500 subscriber giveaway, and it was by Roger Miller. And his comment was, "Hey there flippers, my favourite intro. Been in from the start, well done on 500. You have put a lot of work in over the last few months, so well deserved. It's been fun watching your content delivery grow, or content/delivery grow. I remember the early ones, someone having a pop about the use of sort of. He went away thankfully after I asked to see his videos. It takes time, right? All that effort has definitely paid off." And actually rereading that, I thought it was Roger that actually left the original comment. but it wasn't. So to give you all a bit of a background, probably about 5-6 months ago, I had a comment on. I've had a couple of comments from the start of last year through to probably about 4 months ago about the fill words that I use. Now, for those of you that don't know, fill words are which I still use, are, sort of, okay. I know that I use a lot of fill words. I see them all the time when I am editing. It makes me cringe to anything. I absolutely hate it. But that comment, every time I film a video, is sitting there in the front of my mind. There we go. Yeah, and I will say that that comment that Roger is talking about has probably been the most beneficial to me. Because it does. Since I've had some of those comments, I'll be honest with you, I've been watching tutorial videos online about how to talk on camera without fill words. I make a concerted effort to think about what I'm about to say before I say it. And you'll probably notice that I pause sometimes a bit too much on videos. That's because, yeah, it's just not getting there. And it's all about trying to cut out these fill words. So, yeah, for all of those people that have commented on my ums, ahs, sort ofs, I just want to say a massive thank you, because you've made me so self-conscious about it that I notice it when I'm actually presenting. And yeah, I'm more than happy with that. I think there was another comment. AJMC responded. Oh, I nearly dropped my tablet then. That wouldn't have gone down well. AJMC also commented, the sort ofs was actually intensely annoying and made the videos unwatchable. So it actually did him a favour. Sometimes speaking the truth actually helps someone as they don't see it themselves. This is certainly true here. He has gone from strength to strength, which is awesome, and he's not afraid to take what people say on board, as the majority of people want him to succeed. Sometimes being nice doesn't help anyone. This guy is deserving, and it's, yeah, all just very sappy singing my praise. But yeah, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone. It's been interesting, shall we say. But yeah, there's been points, I will admit, over the between October and probably now has probably been the hardest time, especially from a channel perspective. The actual resale side of it has been great. It's been going from strength to strength. But from the channel side, it's been very difficult. Because I know one thing that you're always told when you start YouTube: don't worry about your subscribers, don't pay attention to your subscribers, it will all come in time, blah, 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 blah. But when you're actually producing the content and putting it out there, it does get hard. Like, I've had weeks where the whole week I've lost I've got a negative subscriber growth. I've most weeks between September or October and the other week, it would be anywhere between 1 and 3 subscribers a week. When I was coming up to, like, during October, I was actually predicted to hit the 1,000 subscriber milestone by the end of December. But yeah, it just literally dropped off a cliff once the booth fair stopped. But it is what it is, and I have always said that YouTube was more of a hobby for me. It's more to just get the videos out there that I want to put out. And thank you to everyone that has subscribed to the channel, that watches, that comments, that likes. even a shout out to that one person, and I don't know who they are, but there is one person out there that every single video I put out, within 5 minutes of it going live, they've gone on the video and they've disliked it. Every single video, within 5-10 minutes of it going live. So yeah, even them. But yeah, so just wanted to get that out there. Just, yeah, I absolutely loved reading those comments from Roger and AJ. I've read every single comment that, well, I do read every single comment that comes in, but also I've read every single comment that's come in on the 500 subscriber giveaway. I haven't been responding to them as I would normally, just because they were coming in so thick and fast that I would have probably spent a couple of hours a day just responding to the comments. So yeah, once again, a massive, massive thank you to everyone. So I'm going to cut in right here and we're going to do our first of the 500 subscriber giveaways. So this is going to be for the £10 Amazon voucher. And as you can see on screen, I've already put in the YouTube URL. And what we'll do is we will get the comments. Okay, so there you go, it loaded in, took a minute or so. But you can see here at the bottom, we've got 21 comments on the video. So that is 21 people that are potentially going to win a £10 voucher in this giveaway. And what we're going to do is hit start. And there we go, we've got Jay Gore. I think I've pronounced that right. Congratulations, I'm so happy for you. I've got my light in the way, I can't see. So happy for you. Lots of love and blessings. Sharing your channel with friends. So thank you so much on that. And yeah, what we will do, so to claim, right, I'm going to start this again. So Jay, what you need to do is send me a message through either Facebook or Instagram. And then what we'll do is just verify that it is Jay that I'm speaking to. So if someone tries to come in and say that they're Jay when they're not, I will be able to find out. And once I've verified that it's you, then I will get you to send me your email and I'll email you straight away with your Amazon voucher. So that is Jay's prize. So what we'll do is we'll go back to the video and I'll see you in a bit. So that was our first subscriber giveaway. And I just want to say a massive, massive congratulations to, insert name here. Yeah, as I say, I am recording this part of the video before drawing the winners. So yeah, whoever it was, a massive, massive congratulations. Okay, so now we are going to jump onto the sales part of the video. I'm going to look at some of our sales for the last month. And just to give you an idea, our total sales for last month were, let me just pull up the right tab. So we had 64 sales last month. And that pretty much worked out that we were getting multiple sales per day. I know that I was at the post office every day, or either me or the wife was. So that was absolutely brilliant. That's something I've been aiming for, is to get daily sales. And yeah, we've been achieving it. And it's still carrying on now. So we are, I don't even know what date it is. And if my phone changes, so the 6th of April. And so far I've had multiple sales throughout the month. And yeah, it's been great. So that has been my main aim. The other aim that I had, I think I mentioned in my New Year video, was that I wanted to hit £1,000 of sales every month. Well, I can say that we did hit that last month. And we didn't just hit it, we smashed it out the park. So we'll go through that in a minute. But what we'll do as well is I want to just go through the listing target that I had for last month. So I set myself a target of listing 10 items a day. I didn't quite hit it. I will say it was a bit disappointing because there was a couple of days throughout the month where I dropped, but then I picked it back up, and it was very much like that through the whole month. And then we got to the boot fair week, the first boot fair weekend, and I was dead on my feet. I think there was one day. No, there was not one day that I didn't list. I think that was the first weekend in April that I had one day where I didn't list. But I managed to list at least 5 items every day. But I worked out I was 26 listings short of hitting the target. So the target was 310 listings throughout March. I managed 284, which, to be honest, I thought was really, really good. And it just shows how much listing drives your sales. So to give you an example, our next best month for both listings and sales was December. We had 149 listings and 48 sales. Then next to that, we had, so November and February. November we listed 105. February we listed 104. And on both of those months we got 30 sales. So yeah, it definitely has a major impact. And what I will say is all of those months, so November, December and February, the listings were very sporadic. There'd be quite a few days where I wouldn't list at all. Then a couple of days where I'd list heavily, and it was just all over the shop. So the eBay algorithm had no clue what I was doing. But after last month, I've, as I say, consistently listed. I think since the 1st of March to now, the 6th of April, there's been one day where I haven't listed at all. And that was just, I think that was Sunday just gone. And I was just dead on my feet, literally out of it. And I don't think I managed to get anything done on that Sunday that I wanted to do. But hey ho. So let's have a quick look at some of the items that sold. And what I'll do is I'll shift to the side so that I've got a bit of room to pop up the listings. And what have we got? Let's have a look at price wise. So the first one we've got that I'm going to highlight is actually a problem listing from last month. So we sold a Samsung DVD and hard drive recorder. So the listing will be just up here. We sold it for $59.99. Originally when I priced it up, I was expecting a sale price of £150. But this was something that I picked up from one of the earlier boot fairs last year, and only got to list it a couple of months ago. So January, February time, I think it was, it got listed. Just because I didn't have the boxes to ship out. I went for a spell where I had a load of DVDs and like combi units and things like that. I couldn't send out because I didn't have boxes suitable. And what I like to do is I like to have boxes that I know that I'm going to be able to send stuff out with. So I held on to it for a little while, but it did sell, and literally within an instant of the seller receiving it, the buyer receiving it, sorry, they sent me a message saying that there was the cable had been cut through, and I'm like, okay, well, there was no cut in the cable when it left. Because what I do is all of my electronics are tested. I test them before I list them, then I retest them before I send them out. And what I also do is they're also pack tested before they get sent out, because I am certified to do pack testing. The company that I work for got me certified and allow me to use the equipment. So I know 100% that it was working and fully intact. So I said to them, well, you could have sliced through the cable as you were undoing the bubble wrap. Because what I do is with DVDs, I wrap them in bubble wrap and then have the cable trailing out and just tape it to the top of the bubble wrap. no, 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 it didn't happen. We recorded us opening the package, and I'm like, okay, that sounds a bit strange, but okay, well, I'm more than happy for you to send it back, and I'll give you a full refund because changing a cable over is not going to be a massive job. And then they asked, well, if we fix it, would you still want a refund? And I'm like, under no circumstances. Then about a day or two later, they then opened a not as described case through eBay. So I was forced to accept it, pay the shipping back. Then once I got it back, they'd actually opened the device, not put it back together properly. So it was all bent and all damaged now. Much worse than it would be if it was just the cable. And then obviously the cable's been cut through with a knife, you can see that. And eBay, literally every stage that I was interacting with the buyer, I was speaking to eBay, they were saying, yeah, just do this, do this, do this, and we'll cover you. We'll cover you. And then it comes to me about like basically needing to issue the refund, and they were like, yeah, you just got to issue the refund. And I'm like, so what you're saying to me is you strung me along, not helping me at all, and that the buyer can literally do what they want. And in essence, that's what the representative that I spoke to, I was on the phone to him for about an hour, and she essentially said that a buyer can say and do whatever they want. The only power as a seller that we have is to report them, but even then, that's not going to guarantee that there'll be any action taken against the buyer. So I then used the example. So if I send someone out an item and they then send me back a box of bricks, how am I protected? Essentially, it was, you're not. eBay have got there's no point videotaping you opening returns for eBay's benefit, because they out and out refuse to look at them, because I said that I had video evidence of me opening the box and it being damaged on return. They were like, we don't care, we're not interested. So if you are selling on eBay, just be aware of that. Still, if you do get a refund and you think that it is that the buyer is going to be dodgy, always videotape it anyway, because then you've got other options outside of eBay. Just be aware of that. Obviously, I've chalked this one up to a loss. I've got the device back. I am going to try and fix it and resell it. But yeah, there was basically, eBay was saying that they have got no interest in supporting sellers. We knew that for a long time. But essentially what they're saying is, what they're doing is they're hiding behind the distance selling regulations. But in this instance, the distance selling regulations were not applicable because the buyer had damaged the item. And I had proof that the buyer had damaged the item. But it is what it is. So yeah, I was going to make a dedicated video on this one, but I thought that was going to be too much of a ranty video. So yeah, I thought I would just put it in here. Then we've got quite a few sent offers. We've got a couple of auctions as well that I've done last month. So I've done a couple of DVD job lots, and I'll be honest, I won't be doing them again. I think the couple of other auctions that I have changed them into fixed price listings, because, so for example, the two DVD lots that I sold one for £6.90. No, sorry, I sold one for £10.99, and because UPS had changed their shipping prices, that cost a lot more than I expected to ship. So I ended up losing £1.86 on that listing. And then the second one sold for £7.99, which I ended up losing £4.50 on. So yeah, I am going to be trying something in the next couple of weeks. So I'm actually off work next week. So I've got a lot of things planned to do with regards to all my reselling stuff. And I am actually going to take all of the sort of junk DVDs, as I say, ones that are not worth selling on their own. And I'm going to try the online buying companies, so Music Magpie and some of the others. I know that Nick done it on a video a couple of months ago, and he done quite well out of it. So I have bought myself a barcode reader. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my tablet, I'm going to perch up downstairs, have a telly on, and just scan for a day. So I'll probably put a video out on that in a couple of weeks' time. So you'll see how I got on with that. Then other sales that we've got. So we've got a lot of some of the clothing has started to shift as well. We've got the M&S lamb's wool jumper that's sold. Shoes have been going absolutely mental this month. So I think at the beginning of last month I had a big cleaning session with shoes. They are something that I just let build up and build up from last year. So I've got truckloads. I've still got truckloads in my bathroom. I'll try and get a photo of some of the amount of shoes that I've got in my bathroom. That's not including some of the ones that I've picked up at the boot fairs over the last couple of weeks. But yeah, we've got loads. So we picked up a pair of New Balance shoes a couple of weeks ago, I think it was. When did I pick those up? 25th of February I picked those up. They've gone. We sold some, actually, two of the really good sales for last month were the genuine HP LaserJet printer cartridges. I had these in my garage in the old house. I had about 5 different ones. I think I sold a couple a few months ago, but then I sold another 2 last month to one person. One of them, where are they? There they are. So one went for $69.99, the other one went for $44.99. So absolutely immense sales. And I think that one actually went the week before the boot fair. So it gave me the option to have a lot more money to spend at the boot fair. Another good sale from last month was the Sony Handycam. This was, we actually picked this up at the Sunday boot fair last year. I picked this one and another one up, which is about here somewhere. I think, what did we pay? I think there was, where is it there? £6. So I paid £12 for both of them. This one actually sold for $104.99. I think, I haven't got it noted down here, but I think that was under a cent offer. But yeah, and that was one that I've had kicking about for a while. I thought it was going to sit for a while, but yeah, it did end up selling. And yeah, it has just been absolutely manic. We've got the set. So we had the 2 sets of Fuji camera film that we picked up from. I can't remember what shop we picked it up. We picked it up in Gillingham. And it was a shop that's always closed whenever I go. And yeah, picked them both up. I think they were 50p each. This one sold for $21.99. I think, yeah, I had them listed for £20 plus £2 shipping. So yeah, that went. The Build-A-Bear, the camo Build-A-Bear that we got a few months ago, the one that we got with the Harley Davidson jacket on, that sold. That ended up going for $10.99, which is what I had it listed for. Then we also sold the Amazon Kindle that we picked up at the first boot fair of the year. I paid £2.50 for it. It sold for £15. I already got the feedback from the buyer saying that he was really, really happy with it. So yeah, absolutely epic month, really was. So as I say, we had 64 sales last month. That meant a total sale, or the total sales for last month was £1,394.50. Absolutely over the moon. Really, really, really chuffed with that. It was more than, as I say, my target was for £1,000 in sales, and yeah, it just blew it right out of the window. So really, really happy with that. But with that, that then netted us a total profit of £837 and 78p. And that worked out to be a 46% profit margin on everything that we sold last month. So yeah, really, really happy with how last month went. And yeah, I will admit this month's looking quite good already. Once again, I've got the £1,000 target. And yeah, as I say, we're more than on course with it, I think. Yeah, I think we're ahead of target for where I should be at this time of the month. So here we are now ready to do our next giveaway, and this is going to be for the £20 Amazon voucher. So we're all set up, ready to go, and I'm just going to hit start. And we've got Vid Fletch. Well done, you've come on massively since you started, onwards to 1,000. So massive congratulations. And yeah, as I've said before, send me a message on Facebook or Instagram and we'll get all the arrangements done and I'll get your voucher off to you as soon as possible. So I will see you all for the final £50 giveaway towards the end of the video. So there we go, that was the second prize draw, and a massive congratulations to the winner. I absolutely can't wait. So as I say in the videos, or as I say in those clips, send me a message on either Facebook or Instagram, and then what we'll do is we'll go through, get you verified, and get the code emailed off to you as literally as soon as it's verified. I'll be jumping on Amazon, get them purchased, and then get them sent out. So we have still got that £50 draw to do. We'll be doing that in a little while. But what we are going to do is we're going to look at just a few more pricing. I know this is very number centric today, but yeah, just want to give you a bit of an outline as to how last year went for Second Life Treasures. So to give you an idea, our total gross sales, so this is before fees, shipping, packaging, everything. So what the actual items sold for on eBay, we sold £5,868 and 62p's worth of products. So really good. That worked out to be, let me just go to the right tab. That was a total number of sales of 293. But as I say, there were a lot of months, especially towards the beginning, where it didn't really kick in. So obviously April there was no sales because I had nothing listed. May we had 13 sales. June we had 6, 5 in July. And then it was August when we really started to sort of kick it into gear, obviously once we'd done the house move. So total item cost, so that was the total that we spent on all of the items that we picked up, was £2,290. But that did end up with a total profit for the year of £3,389 and 40p. Now, all of that got pretty much reinvested straight back in. No, wait there. What am I doing? Yeah. So, yeah. But that did end up leaving us with a net loss for the year. And I will explain why. So we actually ended up losing £323 and 83p. Now, the reason that we made a loss was obviously because I put a lot of money in initially to get everything that I wanted to make things easier for myself. So I went and I purchased the Second Life Treasures domain name so I could have a proper email and eventually set up a website. I bought the label printer, everything I needed for the label printer, boxes, mailers, tape, even down to sort of tape, and the thank you cards, things like that. My GoPro, the GoPro that I use, was bought with money from Second Life Treasures. And yeah, so that was why that there was a loss, but pretty much we're at the point now where this year I am expecting to I'm hoping by the second half of the year to be able to start taking some money out for myself. I am at the moment where Second Life Treasures is now at the point where it is completely self-sufficient. I don't have to put money into it anymore. It's been self-sufficient now for at least 6 months, I'd say, where literally I'm not putting any money into it. It's completely self-funding. So when I go out at the weekends to the charity shops, the boot fairs, everything like that, that is all money from sales and everything like that. So yeah, I'm really, really happy that after the first year, I'm at a point where I'm tipping it into the break-even mark. I think when I first started, and for a good chunk of the year last year, I was probably sitting about £600 or £700 loss because of everything I'd purchased at the beginning. And yeah, I'm really, really happy that we're only 300, just shy of £400 under, or at a loss. But yeah, the way that I look at it is that this year we will be, it's onwards and upwards is how I want to say it for this year. I don't really know how to word it, but yeah, I'm really, really happy with both how the channel's going, how the business itself is going, and I know I've said it so many times in this video, but I just want to thank everyone for all of their support this year, and I am just so looking forward to this next 12 months. So here we are on the final draw for the video, and this is going to be for the £50 Amazon voucher. And I think you've all waited long enough, so let's hit that start button and see who our winner is going to be. And it's going to be Candy Smith. Thanks for all the great content. So yeah, massive, massive congratulations to Candy Smith. That is going to be it for the giveaway. So a massive congratulations to all 3 of the winners. And as I say, just send me a message on Facebook or Instagram, and then I'll get the prizes straight out to you. And there we go, our final giveaway. So a massive, massive, massive congratulations to our £50 winner. And yes, as I say, send me a message on Facebook or Instagram. We'll get you all authenticated, and then we'll get your prize sent out to you. And yeah, with that, I am going to wrap the video up there. It has been a bit of a long one today, and I don't really feel like I've covered what I need to cover, but I think I've got the gist of it out there. So as I say, just a big thank you to everyone. What I am going to do is have a cheeky little look at my dashboard before we wrap up. And so live sub count is 515. So just in the last week, we've had 15 extra subscribers come through. I think when I put the video together, I was at about 5.2, 5.3. So yeah, massive, massive thank you to everyone that's subscribed since then. And now we are only 485 subscribers away from our 1,000 subscriber milestone. But I will say I have already got plans in place for the next subscriber giveaway. And if people think this one was big, which it wasn't really, the next one is going to be massive. It is going to be a celebration giveaway. So, yeah, I'm not going to go too much into it because I know that I'm going to end up banging on about it for the next however long until we hit the 1,000 subscribers. But yeah, just want to say a massive congratulations to all 3 of our winners today, and just a big thank you to everyone. And hey, if you're not already, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to be kept up to date when I upload videos just like this and when I upload my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. But with that said, I am going to wrap the video up there. So thank you so much for sticking with me till the end. Really hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, bye.